أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وبه نستعين إنه هو خير ناصر ومعين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. ثم الصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا وحبيب قلوبنا وطبيب نفوسنا مولانا أبي القاسم المصطفى محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين المظلومين الذين أذهب الله عنهم الرجس وطهرهم تطهيرا. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد ولعنة الله على أعدائهم ومخالفيهم ومنكري فضائلهم ومناقبهم أجمعين من الآن إلى قيام يوم الدين. أما بعد، فقد قال الله سبحانه تبارك وتعالى في كتابه الكريم وقرآن المتقين: صدق الله العلي العظيم. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. My dear brothers and sisters, Salamun alaikum wa rahmatullah. In the beginning, I would like to advise, first of all, myself and you to taqwa and piety. أوصيكم يا عباد الله ونفسي بتقوى الله. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used the word of the taqwa and other shape of the words of the taqwa, yattaqun, muttaqun, taqwa, around 276 times, more than the 276 times Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned the word of the taqwa, and the word which is to have the same root word with the taqwa, my dear. But 17 times exactly the root of the word of the taqwa mentioned in the Quran. It shows that how taqwa and piety is important and beneficial for us. So, when a wise person insists into the something, it shows that that is so important that the wise person insists to it. How about it? All-wise one, who is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, insist 276 times to the taqwa, which is taqwa, have piety, is very beneficial and beneficial for us. When we read ayats which talks about the taqwa, my dear, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about the benefits of the taqwa. If a person has the taqwa, what he will gain, what he received, what he achieved by taqwa and the piety. I collect around 9 benefits from the Quran. It is the more than the nine benefits, but as I found it in the Quran al-Kareem, there are more than the 9 benefits in the ayats which talks about the taqwa, benefits of the taqwa. The first benefit of the taqwa is the guidance. If a person has the taqwa, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala show him or her guidance. How? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Surah Baqarah, ayah number 2, says, ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. Quran is the book of the guidance, but it is the book of the guidance for everybody? No. هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. Could be what? Be guidance only for the muttaqeen. So criteria for Quran being guidance for us is the what? Taqwa. Second benefit, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give to the person who has the taqwa easiness of his matters. Make the difficulty of the human being be ease. In Holy Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah At-Talaq, ayah number 4 says, وَمَنْ يَتَّقِ اللَّهِ يَجْعَلْ لَهُ مِنْ أَمْرِهِ يُسْرًا. And whoever fears Allah, have taqwa, He will make for him ease in his matter. Whoever has taqwa, Allah makes matters easy for him in this world as well as the hereafter. This doesn't necessarily mean that the person will not face difficulty. But through the blessing of his taqwa, he is difficulties without losing faith or hope by Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The reward of facing these difficulties will be given by Allah in the hereafter. Third benefits of the taqwa, my dears, which is the very important. The person who have the taqwa will be beloved of Allah. Mentioned the following phrase 3 times. One in Surah Al Imran, ayah number 76, and the 2 more in the Surah Tawbah, ayah number 4 and ayah number 7. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala 3 times in the Quran says, Inna Allah, indeed, certainly, Allah yuhibbul muttaqeen, committing sin. So taqwa is source of gaining Allah's love and blessings. Fourth benefits of the taqwa, which is the really beneficial such these time, my dear, calm, which unfortunately in this time it is hard to find such tranquility in the society. Most of the people suffer of the anxiety, depression, stress, tranquility. One of the benefits of the taqwa is the tranquility. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Yunus, ayah number 62 and 63 mentions, Ala inna awliya Allah la khawfun alayhim wa la hum yahzanun. Allah's friends, who friends of Allah, next ayah says, describe the true friends of Allah. Allah further said, الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَكَانُوا يَتَّقُونَ. Those who have faith and have taqwa and fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the taqwa gives us tranquility, my dears. Of course, before taqwa we have the faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Taqwa comes after faithing in Allah. You know that the levels of the ma'rifat is the first Islam, second Iman, third and the highest level is the what? Taqwa. Taqwa is the higher than the Iman. Fifth benefits of the taqwa, as we can understand and realize from the Quran Kareem and saying of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is taqwa is the criteria for acceptance of our a'mal. If we want our a'mal be accepted by Allah, we have the what? Have taqwa and piety from the sins. Control our desires to not commit sin. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the surah, يَتَقَبَّلُ اللَّهُ مِنَ الْمُتَّقِينَ. Allah only accepts the good deeds only from muttaqeen and pious people. So criteria for another, my dear, excuse me, another benefits, salvation from the fire. Who has the taqwa? Who, God forbid, Allah is the scary. No, Allah is the most the most merciful of the merciful ones. The merciful, more merciful than mother toward her children. There is no doubt. But what does fearing Allah means? Fearing Allah means we have to fear our bad deeds. Our bad deeds. Fearing the justice of Allah. If Allah wants to account us based of His justice. His just. Look, let me give you an example. Policeman is a scary man? No. But when I scare police, when I speed fast over than the limited speed, in this case, I have to what? I fear policeman. But if I follow the speed limit, I have my driver. The same idea, when we say we fear Allah, we have to fear our bad deeds, our bad actions, to keep ourselves away from the bad actions or bad deeds. Another benefit of the taqwa is the what? Salvation from the hellfire. Those who don't commit sin and have the taqwa, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala salvate them from the hellfire. Another important, subhanallah, benefits of the taqwa, which is the very important in our daily life, my dear, that taqwa gives us ability, gives us ability to distinguishing between the falsehood and the truth. If a person have such capability of the taqwa, he could easily, by blessing of Allah, can distinguish between what? The batil and haqq, falsehood and the truth. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the surah Anfal, ayah number 29, talks about this benefits. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu. O believers, in tattaqullah. O believers, if you fear Allah, if you have taqwa, yaj'al lakum furqana. He will grant you a criterion. Criterion what? To distinguish between truth and falsehood. Between the haqq and the batil. And another benefits of the taqwa is taqwa makes us to get a way out of difficulties. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Holy Quran about those who are facing problems said, وَمَنْ يَتَّقِ اللَّهِ يَجْعَلْ لَهُ مَخْرَجًا. Whoever fears Allah, Allah will make for him a way out of the difficulty. Show him the way of getting out of the difficulty, hard situation. People who are facing difficulties but still remain steadfast in their faith for the sake of Allah, then Allah will surely make a way for them to get rid of these problems, my dear. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did the same for the Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam. When the Zulaykha wanted to have sin with the Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam, but Prophet Yusuf said, Ma'adallah, I seek refuge in Allah. In front of the Allah I commit sin? Al-ayadhu billah. Some wahi came to his mind and ran away toward the door. And by miracle, the historian said they had the bedroom of the Zulaykha was in the 7 different doors. And you have to pass 7 doors, 7 gates to reach to the bedroom of the Zulaykha. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed to the Yusuf, go run away toward the doors who were the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He ran toward the doors, and the doors by the miracle of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala unlocked. My dear, I mentioned this story for first time. Probably it is the new for you. There was a man in Tehran by the name Rajab Ali Khayyat. Khayyat means the tailor, the one who prepared the pants, clothes, He was a normal man. He was a normal man, but he was very pious. When he was, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him the ability of inner vision. And when he was looking at a person, he knew who is that person. What is his difficulty? What is the solution to he get out of his difficulty? For example, a person on the time of the Shah, they decided to kill him. He was innocent. He didn't do something wrong, but the judge, by the wrong evidence, they tried to. The family of that person came to the Rajab Ali Khayyat. And he asked them, he is an innocent person, but the government want to kill. He said, do you know why he has faced such problem? Because couple days ago, he yelled on face of his mother, screamed to his mother in front of his wife. The solution is that you have to go make his mother be happy, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will change will make him to get free. They went to his mother. They figured out, yes, the mother was very upset with him. And they, what? She becomes happy. After that, he prayed, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help him to get out of the jail. Anyway, he has such capability and ability. One day, a young man asked Rajab Ali. Rajab Ali Khayyat died before 60 years ago in Tehran. His grave is close to the grave of the Shaykh al-Saduq in the Tehran. I don't know, have you visited the Shahrarey, the holy shrine of the Abdul Azim Hassani, and Imam Zada Hamza and Imam Zada Tahir? May Allah give us tawfiq to visit the holy shrine. Anyway, Shaykh Rajab Ali Khayyat one day asked by a young man that, oh Rajab Ali, how you get such capability to have inner vision, to have basirat, you can read the person, you can know the difficulties. By the way, there is a book around the 300 pages. It is unfortunately in the Farsi and Arabic. I couldn't find the translation in English. It is talks about the whole story of the Rajab Ali Khayyat, how he had capability and ability to solve the problems of the people on that time. Rajab Ali, how you get such ability? He said, especially the youth, please, young man, please pay attention and look at the benefit of the taqwa, benefits of the controlling the desires. He said, when I was on the age 23 years, I was young. One of the girl among my family member, probably by his cousin, she wanted to deceive Rajab Ali. One day, when Rajab Ali's mother and his family were out of the house, she noticed, she came to the house secretly and asked Rajab Ali to, al-ayadhu billah, have haram act. Rajab Ali said, I don't. She asked him, you have to. There is no any choice, and she locked the door. Rajab Ali went to the roof, on top of the roof, and I think you remember, unfortunately here we don't have the roof. One day in the Pakistan and India they saw that there is the roof. In Iran also, and the Iraq also we have the roof. Went to on the top of the roof, and the girl followed him. Rajab Ali said, Wallah, if you get close to me, I make myself throw myself to the ground, and I died. And you are the responsibility for my blood. She said, it's okay. Go and throw yourself. On that moment, look at, my dears, it is a very big lesson for every of us. He said, Oh Allah, you are testing me. Now I want also test you. Oh Allah, now I want test you. That if I pass this test, this exam of you, I want to test you and see how you benefit me, how you reward me. He said, Rajab Ali said, I throw myself from the roof till the what? The ground. He said, by miracle of Allah, somebody is taking me and nicely, kindly put me on the ground, and I ran away. Rajab Ali said, and I ran away. After a while, adhan times come. When the adhans come and the azan recited, said, Allahu Akbar, in the Iran, Iraq, India, Pakistan, we have the azan in the masjid. Allahu Akbar, Allah. He said, when I heard the word of Allahu Akbar, I feel different. I never feel before such feeling now. When I hear Allahu Akbar, I see the wall, the ground, the water, the trees is saying Allahu Akbar. From that time, Allah gave me inner vision. Basirat, we say in Farsi, chishme barzakhi. Inner vision, I could see. My dear youth, you also can test Allah. How you can test Allah? Have a deal with Him. Say, oh Allah, I control my desires. I try myself, I do myself to not get close to the sin. Oh Allah, I want to see how you reward me. Wallahi, you will see the difference in your life. Wallahi. It is the base of the experience, my dear, I am talking about. Sometimes you are in the situation of you committing sin. You are alone. I am knowingly talk to the youth, huh? You are alone. Nobody's at home. I have the device. I have the free internet. I could go to the inappropriate website. I could go to watch the inappropriate video to see inappropriate the picture. But I say, oh Allah, I don't go. I can go, but I don't go to see. Oh Allah, I want you show me how you reward me. Believe me, trust me. If you have such practice, you will see that how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will change your life. My dear, try your best. First of all, I advise myself, try your best to keep yourself away from the sin, my dear, and you will see the benefit of avoiding the sin. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq and ability to follow Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's orders, follow Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam's orders, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us among of the pious person and include us among the true follower of the leader of the pious person, who is the Amirul Mu'mineen and Imamul Muttaqeen. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam. May Allah keep us among of his followers. Bi barakat as-salatu ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Allahumma salli.